They ended up getting the touchdown. Man.
Boulder, Colorado, one of the most picturesque locations in the world, let college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. This game could have a huge impact on the trajectory of both teams' seasons, as each are trying to break into the top 25. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a team from the American, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Here we go.
And the Buffaloes about to kick it away and get this season started.
Custom league.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Oh,
And it's not just
shit.
him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
He's got the tight end. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end, can catch the football and make big plays.
All right, guys, let's talk about Georgia Tech. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back.
Damn, I didn't have to go down to 15 seconds.
You never know. What's important is what people believe inside
This
your
could be a long game.
This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Using the quick game. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! All that baby in and then strolled into the end
Touchdown,
zone.
Yellow Jackets.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Salter. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Welsh. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the ground with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Both of these teams right on the fringe of the top 25. This is the type of game that can help you earn some respect.
Absolutely. I mean, both these teams sitting right outside the top
What?
25 have a great opportunity to get a good quality win and start to build momentum early in this season and see what kind of squad you're going to have, Palmer.
Both of these teams just want respect. They've worked so hard all offseason, all season up to this point to try to get that number beside their name. And this is the game. If you win it, you're going to get it.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And good. And the Yellow Jackets will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
God, I didn't have this clock go down to 15 seconds, man.
They go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Off the boot, looking for his man. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all
Boom,
cylinders. Defense doing
good.
their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the... The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Man, he's already got 43 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense is, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field.
A shot toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Here comes the heat.
Let's go down, let's go down.
Not making a stone wall on third down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Georgia Tech had great moments a season ago. Now to look for consistency, and to do that, Brent Key has certainly bolstered the talent on this roster.
He has, and one thing Brent Key is always preaching is physicality and dominance.
We'll take that to the end of the first quarter.
So that's an area, David, I expect Georgia Tech once again to be really good.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch them, their offense really evolve, and they've done a great job with blending different types of offense with a running quarterback, and it's a fun offense to watch.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll give it to him again. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play, an interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
The Yellow Jackets will line it up on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Haynes. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Yeah, I didn't put that thing down at 15 seconds. Come on, man.
An impressive first half here in this season opener. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
He got it.
He needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play.
Quarterback sneak.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in Red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
The Yellow Jackets didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the gun, give on the inside. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass, it's King. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow
And the
Jackets.
blowout, the route is on.
Getting
Good
set
night,
for the point
Florida,
after.
or Colorado.
And the extra point will
The
tack another
reformed
one onto this
divisions,
lead.
conferences.
They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it off.
Man, that would have been an 8-minute drive. Stop it.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Floating away. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
We line up a touchdown course when I sim it. Oh, intercepted.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his big tight end. At the 35, he's got room. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the move, it's Haynes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency in getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the
Night-night,
lead.
Colorado.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Timeout called by the offense, obviously seeing something they didn't like on this 2-point try. Barring a penalty, this will be the final play of the first half on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Oh, get out of my way, offensive line.
Guys downfield.
Damn.
Pass is
Take it in the half.
That's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
How, man? How?
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Off the play
This
fake.
way you don't sim shit.
Finds his big tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, I tell you, man, this
We
guy's
don't
been putting
score in
on
the third
show
quarter.
all game long. We've seen his decision making, we've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They're going to run it. Turning it on.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
It's complete to the left. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man? Putting another drive together.
God, we end up putting up 24 points.
Handling these conditions in
Damn.
When we get to the offseason and they start
Bad
hitting
second
coaching
half,
clinics,
but
they're
we'll
gonna roll
take
this
it.
game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David Pollack and just...
What? That's funny. And I'm starting to fire things down there.
It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender? Time to figure out where on the coach now for the fun part. Congratulations. Welcome everyone to Berkeley and California Memorial Stadium, where they've been filing in since early this morning, ready to support their sturdy Golden Bears. Today, two teams collide from the Pac-12, and conference implications are aplenty. As we'll see, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets taking on the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Cal Bears offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around that.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Brown will throw it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
Punt is in the air on fourth down.
Aww.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So Georgia Tech's offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Already know that.
Jackets come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
That is how it's done on third down and short. And no doubt about it, an easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football.
Oh, he's got some space. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Power football with the run. He has the first and still on his feet. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They're working that left side. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Damn.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Michigan is currently trailing in this one, but if history has taught us anything over the years, it's that closing out the maize and blue inside the big house is not easy. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to New Mexico. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Got a man. It's Byrne. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's King. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking for space, it's Haynes. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Yellow Jackets come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down and inches. Nice job by getting the 1st down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do
My
to move
God,
the chains,
man.
keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying play action. Quickly out to the tight end.
This
There is nowhere to go. He is stuck.
take the points, I guess.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds.
We got this, boys.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Back to throw, it's King. He's going to take off. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making.
Breaks into the open. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
How do you overthrow him?
He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Rutherford. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well
He got it.
And the
Oh,
Yellow Jackets racing to
why
the
did they
line.
hold on to it?
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Line gets set, first down.
Didn't want to use that timeout, but I didn't want to.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Finds a tight end.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second. It allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Quarterback gets a first down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open, you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Running back searching for a hole. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
No, I threw a pick.
What a great job by
So much for that long drive. Damn, man. That was a long-ass drive.
Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Rushes on him. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. They stop him just
No.
a week or two
Oh, I thought that was my guy that got hurt.
What they can do on 2nd down here. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll try the run. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Yellow Jackets are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Byrne. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Yellow Jackets have pushed it inside the 20.
Don't throw another pick.
Now from inside the red zone. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense.
Yeah, and then the last time we had it, we threw a pick going in.
Deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Got it behind the line. It's Powell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's King. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout.
All right, we got 3 field goals. We got to score in the second half.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter. There he goes. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Buying some time as he moves left. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
And just having a guy that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers, makes you defend the whole field, and it's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in positive situations with just little plays here and there, knowing he's a threat.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Well, that time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision.
What?
Picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Yeah, just doing. I made random conferences, playing with Georgia Tech and a bunch of other teams.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field.
What happened to number 1? I keep throwing a pick.
Points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Pocket breaking down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble.
Oh my God, and I throw too hard.
Big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Looking to pass, it's King. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9.
I'm sick of scoring, kicking field goals.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and
jeez.
on its heels.
2 injuries?
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he'll step into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Georgia Tech. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation.
Finally, in the end zone.
I'm getting outside and I'm taking it in myself.
I mean, all the conferences all strange and shit, so. Come on, miss it. Miss it. Miss it. Miss it.
Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt.
He made it.
Have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. It's now a one-possession game, 16-10. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll come out to the 25. No
all right, boys, let's go.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for room, it's Alexander.
First down.
That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's King. Now improvising. He'll pull it down.
I'll just run it with my quarterback. This quarterback's fast.
And yet another big gain. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've been running it, but now the pass. Pulls it in. It's Rutherford.
A little slant.
A little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Let's try to get this game into the 4th.
They'll leave it with him. He's brought down.
Kind of like a fun season I'm doing.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And the Yellow
Playing with all types of teams in the same season.
Leaning on this running game. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Some fun things I like to do.
Lost ground on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Maybe a 3-yard
Now what do we do?
3rd and long coming up.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, there's the other running tight end.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. The quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and
You gotta catch that.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
And the running back gets his
Do we want to go for 2 to tie it?
You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone.
Let's do this.
Knows how to make things happen.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. To throw, it's King. Quarterback adapting.
Got it.
It'll be incomplete.
He's overthrew him.
But just couldn't find anybody open.
How did I overthrow him? I thought he caught it. Couldn't see in the sun. Ooh. Then my defense gets the interception. Nice.
They'll have to
Then my
hurry if they
defense
want to
gets a
get another
pick.
play on before the quarter ends.
Nice.
The give to the back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Grab near the sticks. It's Rutherford. He's running after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense.
That's how you start the fourth quarter. Yellow Jackets.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through.
Yeah. I know.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10, first and goal from the 8. And the Golden Bears are on the move. Brown wants to pass. Flips it out to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to throw again. Wideout trying to get it in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's third
Come on,
and
boys.
goal.
Oh, quarterback. Because they're going for 2?
Sneaks it in.
Nope.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive. With
That would have made it
You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you
18.
don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
The Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's King. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And the pummeling has started.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be...
He missed extra point.
All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a...
I hit it too fast or too hard. We pick it off.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone.
No, my quarterback's hurt.
At least for now. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. Get it out on the screen. Spins away from the defender.
He fumbled.
And it's on the ground. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack.
We're on to week 2. Look at all that non-ranked teams. Oh, wow. Go to Iowa. Switch to this character. Let's go to Iowa State. I want to play this game. I'm playing with like 5 different teams in one season.
The Cy-Hawk Trophy. On the one hand, it divides the state. On the other, it brings it together. And everyone across this great state, from Bragg Bryan to the legendary Water and Ames, know that winning this trophy can have you pedaling toward a high water mark. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Let's go.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So
I customized all the conferences.
Over the years, Iowa has dominated this series, leading at 47-24. But the Cyclones have won 2 of the last 3, but home field hasn't meant much. The road team has won the last 3 clashes for the Cy-Hawks.
And last year's was improbable because Iowa State, they couldn't score. It was 13-0. If Iowa was better in the red zone, the game would have been over. But Rocco Beck came up absolutely clutch. Goes down the field with less than a minute, Palmer. And the always reliable kickers come up big in a rivalry game. 54 yards for the win at the home.
Yeah, I think this was the game that really showed Matt Campbell and his team that they had what it takes to win these tight, close games against really good opponents and really good defenses in a big moment, like what you just talked about with Rocco Beck putting his team in a position to win that game. Iowa State had a special year, reaching the Big 12 title game a year ago, but this was one of those games early in the season you knew there was something special about this team.
And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Now on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard runners.
He'll work his way down to the 28.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs, that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break the...
Turning it on! Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On a little time, lets it go. He's got the tight end. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Cyclones! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game now. Everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
You know, nowadays, so many people go for it on 4th down, so maybe it causes people to be more aggressive on 3rd down. You ain't going for it now. 3rd and long, and I bring the blitz, and I get home. No 4th down for you.
Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Bounce the other way.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback.
Wow, that was a little surprising there.
Ride the wave to the end zone. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. This rivalry is so important to the people of this state, and it dates back to 1894, guys.
Yeah, it goes back a long way.
Yes. Come on, Twins.
Watch the product on the field every year. It's usually low scoring, but it's a lot of physical, tough people on the field.
Yeah, and you know, people in Iowa, they just love football. And this is a rivalry game that really hits home for so many. Regardless of which side of the fence you're on, in this game, Iowa or Iowa State, it means so much.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. And the Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
My phone's fully charged. Oh.
He'll keep it himself. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
And you have to do a good job of reading. It's the read option, right? You got to stick the ball in the belly of the running back. Now I'm going to make that defense.
Come on, Bruce Lee.
Do you want to take the running back or do you want to take me? Cause a little bit of hesitation. Great job. And then you see his speed, his athletic ability can do the rest.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion.
The fuck are you swinging
Looking
at?
to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Hawkeyes line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Wants to go up top. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on third and goal. Looking to throw. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So now on comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. It's good. That'll
Stopped him for a 3.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check him out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting
11 plays.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Gonna run it. It's Hansen. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Zings it complete to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Beck quarterback saved his best for last in 2024. 4 touchdowns to seal a classic Pop-Tart Bowl win. Unfrosted still better. This year he's going to have to get used to some new receivers, and they're going to need some guys to step up, David.
Unfrosted, absolutely not better first. That was blasphemous. You should never get away with that again. But Rocco Becht, he had a great, solid season. Came up in the clutch when they really needed him down the stretch of games. Another year in the system. Interested to see what the Cyclones can do now.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Oh.
The Cyclones are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run.
I might go to this.
Absolutely
We're going. We're going.
His defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They'll try to sneak it. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second.
Time was split. Damn, man. After that 3-0 at second possession, damn, I gave the Iowa Hawkeyes a life.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Handoff from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
How we can fucking move the ball.
The Cyclones will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner is stopped. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Oh my God. Just charge this controller.
To the back. Finds some fresh air. There he goes. Getting up close to midfield. Gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds. And the Hawkeyes have this offense rolling. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Now he's going to break the pocket.
Look at that shit.
Still running at the 40. There he goes.
Man, it's so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man? Everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, chew up yards, getting a big play down the field.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hawkeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Operating in the red zone here on...
Why does it keep going to that lineup?
Now. He'll pull it on the read. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Iowa!
Wow.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by 10 to UTSA.
Back to throw, it's Beck.
We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
No!
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense there goes zone coverage. The pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds his big tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Caught it.
Finds his big tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Cyclones come to the line trying to find a way to convert on turning it on. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
3rd down and inches.
First down.
Everyone in the stadium knows they're going to be physical and they're going to run the football, but they still executed a good level. Not only picking up the 1st down, chewing up more yardage to make this drive even easier.
He turns this into a nice game and gets down to avoid the hit.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right.
Touchdown, Iowa State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Back on top.
Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a
Ooh, after 10 unanswered.
A linebacker, he can run by himself. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. There wasn't much need to throw. On that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse, they got it done running the ball.
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm
channel was that on?
more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Damn, man. Tackle.
No need to measure it.
My God, they scored.
Lining up to tack one more onto that.
Jesus. Hi.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off play action on first down.
DE's nuts.
Here's a hit. At the 35, he's loose. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
God, in the Ryder Cup, we always choke in that.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Using his feet to buy time. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Holy shit.
Now sliding to his left. Gets rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Jackson.
You're really close to the mic.
Before he's able to pick up the first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. The give out of the gun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's great awareness by the running back.
Been gone all day.
First down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Must have had a lot of chicken. Be gone all day.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10.
Who? Nationwide.
Holds it on the bootleg fake. Creates a little room. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Cyclones want to pick up the tempo. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground.
That's how you get it done. Let's go.
Take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
And the extra point splits the upright. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
First down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
The give to the tailback. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Cyclones look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to buy time. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Tigers are going to the postseason.
On 3rd and long,
That eliminates, I think, Houston. The Astros will not be going to October. I think they just got eliminated with Detroit's win today.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. I mean, these guys are like
Queen.
receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw to them, and they'll make big plays for you.
I think the Astros are eliminated. Or they will be with Cleveland's win tonight.
And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Men, Kansas and Missouri once shared a
Or wait, I don't think the Astros. No, they need Cleveland to lose tonight. Because the Astros have no tiebreakers over anybody. They don't have nothing over nobody. Yeah, if Cleveland wins tonight, the Astros are eliminated.
Now all they share is a bunch of hard feelings. Here's how this great rivalry.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder.
He's kicking a how long of a field goal? That's not even close. No good.
After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time.
Tigers are in. They might not win their division, even though they blew a 15-game lead.
But you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They made it.
He's going to run it.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Beck. Under fire. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Man, just find ways to find the big fellas. Those big tight ends are huge targets for the quarterbacks. The throws are usually in between the numbers. That makes it pretty easy. Usually sure-handed guys like that just come across the field, make plays for you.
Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cyclones! And they take it in for 6 more points. The Cyclones keep gaining strength, and Iowa State stretches out its lead.
Man, gaining strength, gaining momentum, gaining belief, right? Like
Strike me down.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
On the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
No way, man.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break.
Quarterback
to check
sneak
it out.
into the end
tack on
zone.
a little extra to this lead with
Even
a
though we're on the
touchdown
1
here
yard
on
line.
4th and goal. He'll go to the sneak. Touchdown, Iowa State! And the beatdown has ensued. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way home.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate.
He blocked it. He blocked it.
And they scoop. Oh,
And he scores. And he's going to run it all the way back. Unbelievable.
at the 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Lining up to add another. Splits those uprights right in half. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for
Oh, they're going to take their timeouts now.
Step 2 here and score a touchdown. You got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure.
Okay, we let them take their timeouts.
Right with a big play coming. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun to give, looking for room. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He needed a late boost from the crossbar, but he gets it to go through. And that will extend their
I made it.
Way to bounce back.
It's a 17-point game. Oh, I went for the field goal and I got it. Just enough.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And it's a 3-possession game with they have no timeouts.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And here's a fumble.
He fumbled.
Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Throws to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. And the Hawkeyes in the hurry up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big
Picked.
It's picked off and another empty
Ball game.
The offense calls timeout.
They got a timeout after the celebration.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside defense. Nice.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach.
Ball game.
The second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming.
Yep, this game's over.
And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Another 1st down and wrap it up.
It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a 1st down. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident, David. They were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching a...
My God, and I sim the home opener. Then we're on the road again.